We want to get up close and personal, meeting people from all walks of life, sharing stories along the way. A very human journey on Peter's On the Block. Today's guest is a music genius who can do it all. Singer, songwriter, lyricist, chorus singer and director. We're here with Sophiya. Welcome!
Hi guys! It's so good to be back. Let's have fun today.
Woohoo!
Woo!
That's right, for listeners of ARIRANG Radio. Well, if you've been a long time listener, I didn't realise it was this long, 3.5, 4 years. Sophiya used to be host of Cine Factory right after Daily K, and now you're back for the first time?
In 3.5 years.
Amazing. So we got the scoop. We got you back quicker than anyone else,
You
right?
did, yes.
Unless your memory is playing up and you have been on another show. But I don't think so, because our listeners have been ever so happy to hear the news from last week that you'd be on today.
Yay.
For anyone who doesn't know you, though, Sophiya, like a short introduction. How do you introduce yourself these days to people?
I mean, I'm like I have to multitask
Yes.
so many things. So it started off as being a singer and then a songwriter and then a radio DJ. These days I do a lot of lyrics.
Wow.
Chorus, like background vocals, as Peter said.
Wow.
Vocal directing. And one of the biggest and most rewarding parts of my life these days, being a mother as well.
A mother.
Trying to juggle all those things.
Your son is 3.5.
3.5,
When I
yeah.
asked you outside the studio, I thought you meant Korean age, because I was like, it can't be that long, because I remember you quit Cine Factory when you gave birth, right?
Just before I gave birth,
Yes,
a few
I was
weeks
like,
before.
it can't
And you
be.
didn't even know.
No, because you did not look that pregnant at all.
I mean, it was winter time, so
You were
lots of
covering up.
bulky coats.
No, I remember being so shocked and taken aback. But your child, your son, I'm assuming, came out like a regular weight, but you were hiding it so well, or you're just always slim as well, Sophiya?
Nah, I think I was just into very baggy clothes.
That's unbelievable. So, okay, we got so many things to talk about. Our listeners
Yes.
have sent in so many questions as well. You've brought in well, you didn't bring it in. He was here,
I
right?
found him in the bookcase outside. He's looking slightly grubby.
What's
but
his name? Did he have a
think-
name?
Do you know what? My memory's so bad. I have the mum brain. But I think it was Tory. Correct me
Tory?
if I'm wrong, guys. If you guys remember.
Why would it have been Tory?
Because it was Cinefactory.
Oh, that's clever.
But I might be making it up. I don't trust
clever.
my brain anymore these days. To be
Okay,
honest.
listeners, let us know.
They're still here. He's
Our
still
listeners are the ones we can rely on. I always get brain farts and they correct me all the time. So I don't believe your mascots, but I'm sure if you like, you can take him because he's just warming the shelf over there. Sam Carter. You know Sam,
I
right?
do. I saw him recently.
Oh, really?
And I heard the news that sadly he's not here anymore.
His time came to an end. I think it
bit
was
of an era, wasn't it?
work commitments and stuff for him. And some of the listeners were saying, I think his mascot, though, is already in the bin. Which is nice.
Cinnamon.
Wait, cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Does that ring a bell?
That does. That makes more sense as well. I think Tory might have been one of the other options.
Oh, Leon
possibly.
says there are two names, Cinnamon and Tory.
Ah, okay.
So that makes sense.
Good old Leon.
Oh, that's
Great
nice.
memory, Leon.
Well, if you do leave Cinnamon/Tory here, maybe we'll smuggle him in onto our show every now and then, as long as his appearance fee isn't too expensive.
I might need to give him a wash.
He does look a little bit grubby, but
Little
most
bit.
things on that shelf do look pretty grubby. So after having your son, Sophiya, you got back to work pretty quickly?
I did, yeah. I remember, I don't know if this is TMI, but, you know, I don't want to go back there, but there was a lot of holding baby, trying to work at the same time.
Wow.
A lot of sleepless nights.
That's
and
tough.
But these days it's, you send them off to daycare and the work-life balance is a little bit better these days.
So you're not radio hosting anymore, but
Not
your
anymore.
music side, you're creating music. You're doing that mostly at home at the studio?
So we have a little home studio in one of our bedrooms. And yeah, it's all kind of soundproofed, so the neighbours don't complain. You know how it is in Korea.
You can get to do that from the comfort of your own home.
Yes, so these days, funnily enough, music generally you do in the evening time. That's when the creative juices flow.
Is that true for like everybody?
I would say for the vast majority of people.
Why is that? That's like, we used to have Ivan on the show. I'm not sure if you've met him. He's like a singer-songwriter. He'd stay up until the early hours doing doing it as well. I've never heard of a musician like waking up early, let's go make music at 9 a.m.
It just doesn't really happen.
That's weird.
I mean, like, your body's still waking up, your brain's
Really?
still waking up. Yeah, and those creative juices, as I said, don't really get flowing until
Really?
at least 2 p.m. at the very
Seriously?
earliest. Yeah.
But when you were hosting Cine Factory, you had to get up, be here by like 11 and
Yeah.
work. Did you not change into like a morning person or anything?
No, I think if I had to come in every day, I might have done.
Okay.
But I was coming in about 3 times a week.
Oh, that's right,
So
yeah.
just not often enough
Yeah.
to keep me
Change
as a
your
night owl.
patterns.
Yeah.
So were you staying up late making music and raising your son and having to get up early?
So I was doing that for a good while.
Yeah.
His bedtime used to be about 8, 9,
Okay.
after which I'd go and work in the studio. But these days, sadly, he won't go to bed until about 11. And so
That's
I've
Korean
had
kids
to
for
actually
you.
switch it up. So I've started working at 10, 11 a.m., which is
Oh, wow.
really new for me.
Is it working though?
It is. Just, you have to get it done. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Hartley saying your brain needs time to percolate before being creative.
percolate is such a great word.
I don't know, because I don't have a musical bone in my body. You'll find that out later when I play the xylophone, just for 1 second.
Okay.
But I'm most creative. I am most on it morning time. Like I'm a morning person, so
mean,
I
you're-
can't imagine.
You're definitely the most perfect host for this show.
It's lucky that I'm hosting this show and not a later one. I would be terrible, I can tell you that. So that's so interesting. I wonder if there's any science behind that. If your listeners know that as well, let us know. You were on a Korean audition program.
Yes.
Was that how you got into music in Korea, or that
In
was
Korea,
in the
yes.
middle of your music career?
No. So I was back in the UK working as an accountant.
Oh wow,
This was-
that's very different.
Yeah, this is like a previous lifetime for me now.
How long ago is that?
So I started working in 2009.
Okay.
At one of the big 4, actually.
Okay, in
and
the
then
UK?
In the UK, in
So that's
Reading.
a good career path.
It was, and then halfway through, or about 2/3 of the way through, I saw this audition notice for this
Okay.
show, Widean Tanseng,
Oh
The Great
wow.
Birth.
Okay.
And they happened to be doing first round auditions in London.
Oh really?
So none of the other shows were doing this.
Not that time, right?
Yeah, and actually that's where I met Sam.
Oh.
Well, actually, me and Sam actually went to the same primary school.
What?
Yeah, we grew up
Different
in the
years?
same different years. I was a bit older than him.
Where
but-
in the UK are you from? Because I haven't had a sit-down proper chat with you ever, Sophia. So I'm going to be
I know.
selfish and
we were always
ask
just
about
passing
you.
each other in the corridor.
Exactly, it was just a hello.
9:50 or 10:50, I think it was.
So where did you grow up and go to school?
New Malden,
New Malden. Oh, Koreatown.
Koreatown.
And Sam the same?
Indeed.
Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
And how many years apart were you at school?
I think 3 years. So we were only at. We were split into infant and junior
Okay.
school, so only 1 year at the same school.
But you were
technically.
aware of him? Like,
I was. I don't know
Okay.
if he was aware of me. but
oh, okay, interesting. And then he was on that show as well?
He was, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
So Sam, Eric Nam, and
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Eric,
Yeah.
Punita. There were quite a few of us, Kyopos, Koreans who grew
Sure.
up abroad.
Getting famous through that show.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh, were you on the same edition as Panita then?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
She's friendly with many of our listeners as well. She's been on ARIRANG Radio a few times. So you
Yep.
passed the London auditions.
I did, and then they had second round auditions, and I think the third round was like a big camp
In Korea.
in Korea, yeah. So I was flying back and forth a couple of times, but
Yeah.
then the nature of my work, I was actually really grateful. They were able to give me like an extended leave
Oh,
for
nice.
6 months, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's how I was able to do the show. And then after it ended, I actually just went back to finish my qualification because I only had 10 months left on it.
Oh, to like get all the time put on there to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
qualification. Then you quit and then
Then I quit altogether. As soon as I
came
got the paper, I was like, see ya.
and then
And I flew out to Korea again.
the plan was what? Go and see where this takes you and maybe
Yeah.
come back to accounting. Maybe.
Maybe,
as a
like
fallback.
if it didn't work out, it was always kind of there.
Yeah.
But luckily, I haven't had to.
Wow. Are you happy?
I am, yeah.
Accounting, I don't know. From the outside, it just seems like numbers. Oh, it's
It
going to give me a
is.
headache and stuff
It
like that.
is.
But initially, that was your career path. How come?
I mean, I was always good with numbers. I actually
Okay.
did a maths and economics degree.
Wow.
Yep. I know it's completely different to what I'm doing now.
But you're always into music as well.
I was always into singing. I didn't really know much about music per se. And the more I know, the more I realize I don't know. It's one of those things.
Wow.
But I always knew I loved singing. And then, I was given this great opportunity on the show.
Where did you get the opportunity to sing in the UK? Because it's not like Korea where we have a lot of singing rooms or things like that.
I mean, you do. You have quite a few, especially in New Malden.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
okay. That is definitely the exception,
grew up
right?
in Koreatown, so quite a few singing rooms.
So you were going to like norebangs in the UK and stuff. Oh, really?
Pretty much at least twice a week, I would say.
I did not discover there were norebangs in England until I was about 20-something.
But the sad thing is they were like £35 an hour. And this was back in like early 2000s.
Sure, super expensive.
So, but if you love it, you got to do it.
And so you didn't like study music when you were young or anything?
No, I mean, I learnt classical piano as all the kids do.
Korean kids.
All the Korean kids, yeah. All the Asian kids, yes.
Wow. Okay, so you did have a musical background in that sense, but not a deep like.
Yeah, especially
learning.
about songwriting. I literally knew nothing about it until I came back to Korea.
Wow. And then you started as a singer, and then doing songwriting came later.
Well, having been on the show where it was the vast majority of the songs I was singing were covers.
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to be able to write songs that were especially made for me. Not just, adapting other people's.
Sure.
But just going in there, nothing from scratch, starting from scratch.
The melody and everything.
Yeah, the lyrics. And it just, I don't know, it was a bit of a lomang, shall I say? A bit of a dream.
That would give me the biggest fear in my belly, having to start from scratch.
I still get scared, to be honest. I go to a new session with like new songwriters that I haven't met before, and I still get the butterflies / the stomach aches. But once you're in there and you're creating something, and especially when you hear the end product, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm good.
How did
you
that
need a bit
happen?
of arrogance.
That's
confidence
unbelievable.
as well.
I cannot imagine doing that ever. I saw on your social media, I was just doing some research, that you won a big award at the Circle Chart Music Awards. Was that recently?
That was a few months back, I think, or maybe late last year.
What was that for then?
So in addition to songwriting, or while I'm doing the songwriting actually, so little segue.
Yeah.
While I was learning to write for myself, I ended up doing a lot of K-pop writing as well.
Okay.
So I've written for a lot of K-pop artists. And
you do twice as well.
I do twice.
Twice are like my favourites from that generation.
I'll say hi to them.
Okay, please
one
do.
day.
Yeah, I'll slip you my photo as well.
So I do all the background vocals while I'm writing a song that I've written. But I also do a lot of kind of background vocal recordings on the side.
Oh, nice.
So twice I do a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So if you listen to the
say,
music carefully, your voice is in the background.
Indeed, yeah.
Wow. So as a just layman, I would have assumed that all the music and voices is just twice, like maybe because they got so many members, but it's not. It's like other chorus singers as well.
Yeah, so it's in the name, background vocals. It is in the background.
Yeah.
But every now and then you'll hear my voice, pretty much what you're thinking.
Okay.
The background vocalists say on a stage.
Yeah.
They're going, in the background.
Wow. And that's you
a lot of those
in a lot
harmonies,
of Twice's
yeah.
track.
In
So
a lot
that's
of
what you
them.
won an award for.
Yeah, so because I'd been doing so much work that year, they gave me an award.
That is unbelievable. I didn't know they had separate awards for like the background and chorus singing.
Yeah,
for
so
that.
they have one for chorus singing. They also have one for instrumentalists as well. They also have a songwriting and lyricist award as well.
Okay.
Which I would love to win one day, but
That's coming. That's coming soon, I'm
Seems
sure.
like a faraway dream right now.
The Circle Chart, because I'm a bit confused. I think the name has changed a few times in Korea for
It
this and
has,
that.
yeah.
Is that the main chart in Korea
I
then?
think it's one of them, yeah.
Okay. Sophiya has won the Performer of the Year chorus at the 12th Circle Chart Music Awards,
wow.
Leon says, to give it its proper title.
Thank you so
there.
much, Leon.
Fantastic.
Always knows better than I do.
And says you got to listen to the feels. Sophiya's voice is obvious in that one. Oh, really? I do like that
I mean,
one.
some of them, my voice is more obvious than others.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Hartley says, I feel the songwriter can actually make the singer. They match a great lyric to a voice and a performance artist. I mean, do you have to consider that as well when you're writing music?
Of course.
What the artist is like and what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Of course, yeah. So for Twice...
It's too difficult. This sounds so difficult.
It is. And sometimes it won't go to the initial artist you wrote it for. But it's...
Does that annoy you sometimes?
Sometimes.
Like I kind of made it for this voice, but it's gone there.
Sometimes, but then something completely different that you'd never imagined, but is better than you'd ever imagined, might come out of it. So,
wow.
Yeah, you just gotta stay open.
Yeah.
Really, nothing really goes the way you want it to, or the way you expect it to.
That's so
you
interesting.
just gotta kind of roll with it sometimes.
And you know, Raoul is a long-time listener. I think since Cinefactory days, right?
Yes. Yep.
And he always bangs on about how Twice's English songs are good. But he didn't mention it was because of you. But that's the reason I see now that he's saying
I
it.
do all their English song directing.
There are some, you know, K-pop songs in English that aren't so wonderful, let's say.
They are not.
But I love Twice's English music as well. Oh, that's unbelievable. This is the reason I'm learning something new today as well. You've also done singing for a manhwa, an animation.
Yeah, that was a long, long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has it here. Luckily, try again for Detective Conan season 12.
That's a really famous, like, legendary cartoon here.
Yeah.
What was that like? How did that come about?
So I was part of. So it wasn't long after I joined the songwriting group that I was part of at the time, and they had a lot of connections with Japanese labels, and what are called publishers who manage songs and that process. And just somehow the connection came about. There was actually a Japanese version of the song initially, and I sang the Korean version. I believe it was, yeah.
I want to hear an English version as well. Do you, like, he's a musician, we just learned, well, I just learned in the song work. So do you work on making music together?
We do. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do separate things.
Okay.
You know, he does a lot of boy group stuff, obviously, and I do girl group stuff. But sometimes we come together on girl group stuff too. He's very good at girl group raps, funnily enough.
Is there something very different then about making music for boy groups and girl groups in K-pop?
These days, I would say the difference isn't as big, but back when I started, which was kind of mid-2010s, you know, all the girl groups were very cutesy.
Sure.
And the boy groups were trying to do cool stuff, I think. These days, you know, there's a bit more of a range, I would say, and there's that girl crush genre.
Sure.
Like city, hyper pop and what like New Jeans are doing. So there's a bit of a range. But back in the day, it was all very cute. And so my husband was good at doing cute rap.
Oh, wow. And then there's like a little distinction, then still a majority of like songwriters for boy groups are like men. More
I wouldn't say so.
No?
I think it's more of a mix now.
Okay.
Especially because I usually record the demo at the end of the session. So that naturally lends itself to writing more girl songs. But recently, I've actually used AI a couple of times to write guy songs as well.
AI in terms of the music composition or the lyrics? Or
it changes my voice into a man's voice.
Oh, wow. And so you can record a demo like that. So people, how does it come out?
I record it in my voice, and there are actually a lot of websites out there. You can choose which artist you want to sound like. You can mix voices. It's actually pretty amazing.
Oh, my goodness. What's the end product like then? It sounds pretty natural.
I think as musicians we can tell, but the average layperson might not be able to tell, yeah.
That's insane. But I mean, you have to put in your voice initially.
Of course,
you can't just have like the lyrics typed in and then it comes out with something.
But who knows, one day.
Surely, right? Wow, well, that's a little bit scary as well as interesting for the future. Yeah, that would be a whole other topic to talk about, AI in music. So many messages. We'll get to your listener questions, I think, in part 3, guys, or maybe in a little while. But our producer, who used to be your writer on Cinefactory, right?
Yes,
so Minnie and Sophia know each other so well.
We do.
I was in the toilet and I could hear Minnie screaming in the corridor, "Oh no, And she's never greeted me like that. I guess because I'm not an onni, so I can't expect that. But that's why she's put an extra effort in today's script. She's not even a writer anymore. She's our producer.
I know.
But she made this little segment, a mini segment within our corner, Speak with Songs. So we're going to listen to some of your music and then you can explain what's behind it. We've got 3 tracks that you were involved in. What a lineup of artists. Hartley's a bit worried we've blown our budget on you because you work with the top K-pop artists. I mean, okay, you don't have to answer this question, Sophia, but is it like lucrative to do songwriting for big artists? Like,
Of course,
And
which
do
is
you
why
get,
everyone's
like,
trying to get on those albums.
royalties and stuff
Royalties,
through
yes.
the music as well?
That is second to the love of music, which is number one.
Of course.
The reason that we do it. Royalties can be quite lucrative.
Depending on how popular the song becomes.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow. So if you have
Album
like,
sales especially is the big thing.
Oh, really? Okay, rather than plays on YouTube or Spotify or anything like
I mean,
that.
if it's a title track, a single, then the streaming numbers will be quite large too. But
wow.
for other album tracks, which is mostly what I've done, it's those album numbers that really boost.
Okay, so
those
there's a percentage of the sales and stuff like that. If it was like 3 years ago, would have said albums. Who buys albums?
I know.
But my daughter, she's only in 3rd grade. She started collecting albums from last year. She's so into.
Who's she into?
Her favourite and gateway was IVE.
IVE.
She absolutely
Good
loves
taste.
IVE.
Good taste.
But these days, like New Jeans as well, she's really into their music because her mum likes them, so she's kind of followed along. But she's so eclectic. But the problem is, albums are crazy expensive. I didn't realise, like, you're talking 25,000, 30,000 won these days because they're packed with goodies and stuff like that.
Technically, you buy it for the CD, right? But untechnically, you buy it for the photo cards, and it's pretty much like a little magazine shoot,
it's like,
the album.
Yes, souvenirs almost, because we did get a CD player because we didn't have one, right? Who has a CD player these days? So we bought one because my daughter bought albums, but she doesn't really listen to the CDs. It's like more for the posters and everything like that. So I'm guessing there is a big market for album sales still.
So actually, I was on the Esper album recently. I think we're going to play that one later.
Wow.
And they're actually selling, part of the album package is the player.
The player?
The CD player.
Oh, really? It comes with a player?
I think they are shipping them out in a few months' time.
Amazing.
But isn't that crazy? Because no one has CD players anymore, as you said.
It is so true, isn't it? But you got to have something physical with the music on it. Otherwise, it really would be a bit, I don't know, you'd feel empty. Okay, so we're going Speak with Songs. We're going to look at 3 of the tracks that you're involved in, and then you can tell us a bit about them. So this first one, which singer perfectly performed a song that you created? I think that was the question put to you. And which song of yours was most fortunate to meet the best singer? What song would that be? We're going to play it in the background while you talk about it. Then here we go.
All right, so this one is by Twice.
Oh, it sounds really upbeat. I like it.
Yeah, so this was in the peak of the cutesy girl group phase.
Sounds a bit cutesy.
So I wrote this song, and I specifically thought about each member who would sing which line.
Wow.
When I wrote this, and luckily it got cut or sold, as it means in the songwriting industry.
Oh, is that what you call it? Cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
It got cut by
That
Twice.
sounds like the opposite.
It does, doesn't it? I was very confused when I first joined, but
Okay.
yeah, and I actually kind of did the line distribution for them.
What? So do you not get to do that every time?
Not every time.
Okay.
And these days, sometimes, the artists themselves will have opinions about what they want to do. But back in the day, this was still very early on in their career.
Wow.
I did the line distribution, and, there's this line by Hannah. Who goes, "Dad!" Like, the super, really cutesy stuff that I really had to, dig deep for.
I'm glad you mentioned Sana because she was my favourite member from their debut until now. So you must need to get to know their voices in order
Their
to know
voices,
that.
yeah, a bit of their personalities as well.
So do you get to meet them when you're creating music for them? Because I'm guessing at the beginning,
No.
maybe not, right?
Maybe not, definitely. This was the first time I met them when I directed them.
Oh, wow.
Directed this recording.
And it came out better than you thought it might have?
I think so.
I mean, it sounds really good.
They have that lovely, bubbly energy that really brought this song to life.
Absolutely. And your songs, like Ripple and Overlap, to me, are not like this whatsoever. So how do you, like, jump over to something completely different?
You just have to use your imagination.
Wow.
It sounds simple, but you just, I don't know, I feel like an actor sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I have to really become that cutesy artist.
Because I'm assuming that's not you, right?
No,
because your music,
sure.
if it was you would have been doing that cutesy stuff.
No, I'm the very, very opposite of cutesy.
Wow,
yes.
That's so interesting. But you're right, like an actor or actress, you've got to play a different role from time to time, like a musician. All right, second track then, Twice, that's a big start, but this one may be even bigger. So which song was the easiest to make? I think that was the question for this. Here we go. Let's play it in the background.
So this is,
yeah,
you might recognise
remake, right?
It is a bit of a remake, half a remake, I'd say.
Okay.
It's by Sandra Park of 21.
Yes.
So she was in this phase of her career where, she had just left her old label and she was wanting to start afresh.
Yeah.
And this song really spoke to her, she said.
Wow.
Festival by Jung-ha, 선배님. And she wanted to take it and put her own spin on it.
Wow. So you remade this song.
We remade this, which kind of is difficult sometimes because you're so used to the old melody.
Sure.
But the new instrumental, you can hear those cowbells there.
Yeah.
It really, I don't know, it just came so easily. And I actually chose this one because of the lyrical content, to be honest. Because of this starting afresh theme, I chose the initial title to be, the title of the track to be Re-Birthday.
Re-birthday.
Yeah.
Getting birthed again.
Exactly. In the end, she actually decided to go with the original first line of the chorus.
Okay.
But I think you hear the coming up here actually. Oh no, we moved to the bridge.
But there's a line in the song.
There's a line, yeah,
from that.
about this is my rebirthday.
So there's like different lyrics in that remake. Like it's not just a copy of the original lyrics, just the whole thing.
No, it's actually just the first, I think, 2 lines of the chorus that are from the original.
And then the rest of the lyrics are completely
is new. Yeah, the melody as well.
That shows how little I listen to lyrics. I do apologise. I wonder, right, you do the music but also the lyrics. You must know that lots of people, they're not really paying attention to the lyrics. It's just the feel and the vibe.
Yeah.
But when you put a lot of time and effort into lyrics, and I'm sure some lyrics, maybe there's more work that goes into them than others, do you feel like, I wish people listen to the lyrics, right? There's
sometimes.
a lot of meaning in there.
For sure, yeah. Like, for example, the rebirthday one I was talking about, I was like, wow, that was clever.
Yeah.
I pat myself on the back for that.
And then people are just like humming along to the melody. It's like, no, listen to the lyrics. Oh,
but I used to do that too. But these days, because of how important the lyrics are, or how much I've realised the importance of the lyrics, I do try and listen.
You try and pay attention.
Yeah.
So that was one of the easiest songs to make. I mean,
it just came about really quickly.
I don't know if we can like peel back the curtain here. How long are we talking when a song really comes naturally to make it?
Well, so a friend of ours called Jake Kay, he's the one that made this track with all the cowbells.
Oh, nice.
So that came in beforehand.
Okay.
But when we're just talking about writing melody and lyrics and recording the demo, I think the melody came sort of 30 minutes, an hour. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Sometimes, you can really struggle with it. And sometimes I take like 2-3 days to perfect something. But it just came really naturally. Me and Hubs were bouncing off each other.
He helped
really
in
well.
this one. You were working together. Okay. And then the last one, the song that was hardest to make. I'm really curious. Here we go. This is Red Velvet.
Red Velvet.
What a lineup of 3 artists there already. What track is this?
This one is called Good, Bad, Ugly. I think it's from their Feel My Rhythm album. I had a lot of fun with it. But the thing with this one is my friend who wrote the track for this song, it's called Ming Ji-shun.
Okay.
She does a lot of this label's work.
Yeah.
She has a jazz background, so her chords will just shoot off in some random direction. that I have no idea where it will go next. And as a songwriter, as a melody writer, it was really tough. And this one actually was on the easier end of her tracks.
Oh, really?
But just because it was so repetitive. Oh, you'll hear the jazz chords coming in here.
Okay. So you're talking about the melody of like the singing on top of it?
Yes.
That's got to be
because it's got to go with the chords, right? But if you don't know where the chords are going, you don't know where the melody's going.
Wow.
But this one, it was a bit of a cheat answer because this one, lyrics came first, actually.
Good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, good, bad, ugly.
Oh, really? So sometimes it's melody first, you just like hum along, and then sometimes it's lyrics first.
Yeah, sometimes you're not feeling a melody and you're like, well, how can I make this fun using lyrics?
Oh, wow. What an interesting process this is. And you guys, you can see through these artists as well. Sophiya really in demand, winning the award as well for the... We're lucky to have you here, Sophiya. Lots of our listeners sending in questions and messages for you. Siska saying, waiting for the next group who will be working with Sophiya. So, yeah, I'm guessing you don't just work with the same artists all the time.
No, I have the privilege of working with so many different groups.
How does that happen, though? Do you approach them? Do they approach you? Is it just random? You make a song and it just goes out into the ether?
Sometimes. There's no kind of one fixed path for a song, and it can happen totally out of the blue. Something I wrote 5 years ago might sell tomorrow. It is really random. But it really depends. So a few years ago, I was part of a songwriting group and publishing company who did the pitching of the songs on my behalf.
Oh, wow.
So they will pitch to labels on our behalf, kind of,
nice.
depending on
like
what...
a kind of agent, almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Taking a big cut.
Not anymore. It doesn't work that way.
No, so I'm independent right now.
Okay.
So I pitch my own songs when I can. But yeah, it's a very random process.
I'm guessing like just being a freelancer as well, just opportunities suddenly pop up here and there. Leon has said, you got to ask this question to Sophiya. How do you feel about Susie's and Song Egyo's acting recently? This is an inside joke, apparently, from Cinefactory Times. Susie and Song Egyo, was there a little bit of humour around their acting skills, perhaps? We'll just laugh that one off, Leon.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to say no comment on that one.
Maybe a private DM later or
yeah.
something like that. And also, what part of the music industry or working in music do you enjoy the most? Writing lyrics, being a vocal director, chorus singer? If you had to choose one.
Oh, that's so tough.
I was going to ask as well, like,
so
do you prefer this or being the singer on stage?
I think I realized being on stage that I don't have that it that you really need to be able to command the stage. I really enjoyed singing, but stage work, not so much. I got really nervous.
Oh, really? And so you just thought, that's not maybe the path for
So
me.
being in the studio and, being creative is more my jam these days.
Okay.
So recording is always fun. I'm coming off as really arrogant these days, but you listen back to your recording and you're like, yeah, I sound good on that. That's one of the best parts.
It's so different, isn't it? Being a really good singer with a good singing voice to having like a stage presence, right?
Yes, for sure.
Those can be completely mutually exclusive
exactly,
things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have been so chatty because that's what happens when you have two radio hosts on the show. We do have a quiz that we have lined up. And in this box of colourful balls, there are multiple prizes from something really useless being mentioned on the show 3 times in a week. That's one of the prizes, okay? Look at Sophia Love. 2, there's something amazing, like 200,000 won worth of vouchers to an amazing like bakery/cafe with a sea view in Songo. But we have to ask you, because we can't force you. Would you like to take the quiz, Sophiya? And you will see my musical talent through the next 5 chords, maybe. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that was one of my best, actually. I'm usually way worse.
No notes.
Not bad?
No
okay,
notes.
Good.
That was great.
All right, so the quiz is quite a difficult one every week. We try to match it up to your speciality. So this is music related. The Beatles, a British band from Liverpool in 1960. Were you into your like British music as well when you were living?
I was into, Oasis and Blur.
You're not this old, are you?
I'm not that
Beatles?
old. My mum used to be into the Beatles.
Okay, so channel your mother.
Okay.
Although the Beatles were active for only about 7 years, their influence on music history is so great that people say popular music is divided into the eras before and after the Beatles.
Okay.
So here's the question. The members, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, George Harrison and Paul McCartney, out of those 4 members, who was the last to join? We do take it difficult here, don't we?
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
I feel like I should know this.
It's not so much about, the order of which members joined the band before they debuted, because that is really difficult. But there was one member from my memory who joined later, who replaced someone.
Yeah, that's my understanding as
Okay.
well. I feel like it was Ringo.
Okay, do you want to go with your gut feeling of Ringo?
I know it's either Ringo or George.
Oh, okay, you're pretty confident of that. Okay. All right.
I'm going to go Ringo.
Ringo Starr, is that right or wrong? The xylophone will speak.
Yay!
Yay! It is Ringo Starr indeed. And George Harrison was the next to last member, so well done.
Thank
Amazing. Your music history is on point. Sophia, so you get to choose from this ball of tricks and read out your prize as well. There's some random stuff in there, really random stuff.
I'm going to go girly pink.
Okay, girly pink, what is in there? The listeners are waiting. What could it be?
1년 365일 매일 한 개씩 사용해도 What? 135개가 남는데. I was wondering where this was going. I get 500 I think incidental brushes, floss.
Flosses.
일회용 티슈.
Our
500개.
producer goes to the Daideng store and buys prizes for 500 dental flosses. Amazing. Well, at least you won't have to go to the dentist, hopefully.
Yay.
Sophia, we are running out of time. So last message to everyone who's listening out there.
Guys, I feel like I'm home.
Oh.
Whenever I'm here, I feel like I'm home. So it was nice coming back, chatting with you guys. I love seeing all those familiar names every time. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your questions. Thank you, Peter, and to our PD님 and everyone on the team for having me. And
We hope
I
you
had
come
so
back.
much fun.
The best of luck in the future,
Thank
Sophia.
you.